with Arsenal, I just want to touch before we leave on Kai Havertz, because I've seen so many comments on not just the way he's performing so far this season, but whether he's good enough for Arsenal, good enough for the Premier League, where does he fit? I feel really sorry for him, because I think we all remember the Leverkusen Havertz, and he was such an amazing prospect for Germany. And I think joining Chelsea, I had high hopes for him until he got thrust into being a false nine. And in some ways, I feel like he's so young, but he spent the last 2 to 3 years playing in a position that he was adapting to. So it's almost like he doesn't know what his role is anymore. And obviously, he sank deeper into midfield this time around. And Odegaard is the one who creates the chances. And he did. He had the majority of the ball, majority of the touches for Arsenal this time around. That's his right. He's the captain, he's the star player. So Havertz had to take a back seat, really. And this is where I want to see the Leverkusen Havertz come in, because it's there. Arsenal can't quite find it from him yet. But there's a lot of impatience around him, isn't there? And his fee wasn't ridiculous. It wasn't like it was, Mikhailo Mudryk level or Anthony level of money. But why is he getting so much stick, do you think?
I don't know. You talked about him kind of playing in an unfamiliar position for Chelsea, and now it feels like he's doing that again. So we saw that take some time for him to learn at Stamford Bridge, and now he's got to learn something completely new. I don't know. Kai Havertz is obviously a phenomenal footballer. He's clearly fantastic. He shows that for Germany every time he goes to the international team. He showed it at Leverkusen. He showed it in moments at Chelsea. But I said at the time, I didn't understand it as an Arsenal signing, because I just didn't see where not that he's not good enough for a club like Arsenal, but it's not the player they needed. And it was a lot of money to put out for someone to play out of position. If you're going to spend 70 million on a number 8, well, go and get a number 8. Do you know what I mean? Rather than bring Kai Havertz in and say, you can work this out. It might work. It will take time. It might work, and it might look like a masterstroke from Arteta.
The fee's not his fault.
The fee's not his fault, and playing him out of position is not really his fault. But when has that mattered? At the end of the day, if you're the player that's not... I don't think it's about a personal thing. I don't think it's people saying he's an idiot. I think it's people saying he's not playing well, and he's not. Really, is he? And that's, it might not be his fault, but that doesn't really matter to you as a football fan. You just want to see your club be successful, and if there's someone that could come in and do that job better than the player that's currently doing it, you're going to want that to happen. We said the same about Man United with Martial. You want a replacement for Martial, but you can say it's not his fault he's had injuries. It doesn't matter. He's not cutting the mustard right now.
With Havertz, I feel like he's a victim of his own versatility in some ways, and I feel like that's something that's not enabled him to nail down a particular position and excel at it.
But I wonder if he's as versatile as we think he is, or if it's just that he's been put in different positions. I think we're looking at the same sort of situation with Mason Mount, where realistically he should be playing as a number 10 or in a wide attacking position. But United are going to drop him into an 8 and kind of force him to play there, when Bruno will occupy the spaces that Mount wants to occupy. So Mount will get a lot of attention from, and he was before his injury, getting attention for not really performing to the standard that United wanted him to. It feels like both of those signings actually might have gone to the wrong club for both of those players. I'm not really sure where they do fit right now.